Okay, bring that up, bring that up. Oh. Dashboard. Manage stream. Okay. Yes, I remember this. I was going to get the medicine. Shadow, stop whining. If you hear my dog in the background, it is literally the fact he's whining because he was not allowed to bark at every single neighbour.
We are all molecular machines.
And he wasn't allowed to go and, harass his dad.
Of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
Okay. Yeah, you can't tell at all that I've been here, can you? There we go. Yes, I've not been through here before.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
Just as I was on the mend, the camp... Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting. Sweet life-giving Nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't... You're wringing the blood out.
There we go. Hey, dragon, thank you. Means a lot. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying. Trying to be good on this game is more difficult than I thought. Yeah, it's basically how they worded it was after Fallout New Vegas, Fallout series did not go how they wanted. This is how they wanted Fallout to go. So this is their way of correcting their mistake by making a different version. And it is amazing. Basically Fallout in space. I mean, you've got the hunting that you can go and do in this. As you can see, weird creatures. We are literally on an alien planet. That should be enough evidence. Hey, Draven. Got the Aurora there. There's the planet that we're next to. And lovely lots of hostile creatures and people. I'm just walking over some corpses. Okay. We'll go this way. But yeah. Started playing this because I wanted the game a while ago. Oh, hello! You're mad, aren't you? Yes, you're mad. It's okay, there you go, you can join your children. What the fuck is that? Well, it's dead, and now I've got its skin. But yeah, there you go. You got to see one of the weird creatures. I don't think these people are going to be friendly towards me, but... Don't hurt my vicar. Oh, sugar. Ran out of ammo. Yay. Hey, need a wee wee. I'm over encumbered. Wonderful.
Everyone all right?
No. Bad thing. Definitely people. I'm glad I turned off the thing that would have reported people for spamming emotes. Okay. The guy gets here. You have nothing.
Nicely done.
Okay. We're taking everything we can. I don't care that I'm over encumbered. As you can see, it's the same issue in Fallout. You run out of ammo very easily. At first. Especially if you have a favourite weapon that's very hungry like mine. But then I love my gun, so it's awesome. Oops, wrong button. Whoa. Yeah, got one of those. I've got a llama weight somehow. Hey, Jazz! Thank you. You're amazing. Love you guys. You're awesome. Oh my god. Thank you, Jazz. Oh, just... wow. Like it says, you are a legend. Oh, I tried my best to be. I honestly do. Now you're actually making me tear up. I actually teared up. That's not fair. I can't see what I'm breaking if I tear up. Ooh, that does 89. So does that. Okay, so I'll just show that one. My weight's gone down to a good amount now. I'll have to figure out how Agent added that hug emote thing into Bun's channel so I can get him to try doing it on mine. Because I just think that's like a really cool thing to add to your channel, just the ability to hug people and stuff like that, just to thank them when they're awesome. This will cheer you up. I think I've broken down everything I had to, because I didn't want multiples if I could help it. Yeah. Should be good. My armor's 9 and 9. Wow, I'm actually wearing armor that's high up. 5, 3, 17 plus 5. Nice, wee wee. Yeah, let's continue on with our mission, but now we can run! And we all know running makes things better. Let's go this way. It's closest. And change back to that while I'm at it. I love that creeper. Ow. My legs! Oh shit. Nearly jumped too far. You owe me the money! What do you do? Now, it's really impolite to do this, but I've already basically killed off their entire town, so jump over, jump over. Whee! Are they in here? No, they're trying to take me back to the constable. I prefer doing it all in one go. I get people might not, but I prefer doing a mission all in one go and then going to hand it in, because it just seems a bit easier that way. Here it comes. I'm worried. Oh, there you go, there's the lurk. I honestly tried thinking of something cool to put as the lurk, and at the time, that is the best that I could come up with. Okay, so we're going past here, which I've already killed everything here, so I don't need to worry. Bit concerned of this. This doesn't look too good. Can I billy goat this? No, I cannot billy goat this. Damn. Love billy goating things like this. Oh.
Huh?
Incoming!
Damn it. Damn it.
Good job, Cap!
That's the last of them.
I just realised I ran straight into a bunch of these. Thank you, Draven. Collect all that. Let's see, is there anything good in here? Probably not. I don't remember killing you, but okay. Let's see. Okay, Jazz. I'll still be here when you get back. Ooh, I'm cold. Okay, we'll continue on. Put the gun away. Okay. Try not to die, try not to die, try not to die. So this is the right way. Awesome, I am going the right way. That is a snake. Does that really look like a snake to you guys until you see its head? It's a very overweight snake. Let's not go down there and say we did. Let's follow the road. I remember this place. I've already killed most of the people here. You shut up. Remember guys, you can always ask me questions, you can talk about the game, if you played it, tell me how you done it. Dick shots, dick shots, dick shots. That was fun. A little bit harder than I expected, but I guess I didn't come all the way this way. And I'm over encumbered again. I shot something's head off. I could have sworn I came all the way this way. Well, maybe I did and I just didn't kill everything here because it had to respawn. Oh. Now, I've just realised I picked up a load of stuff that isn't that good for me. For instance, it's not the worst stuff, but it's 4 armour. And it's level 1 stuff, so that won't destroy. That will. Lab stuff. Worker stuff. Keep. Throw. More throws. Hello. Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Anything else, dear?
That should be okay for now, darling.
Okay.
Did you assault it?
No, I didn't assault it.
It's okay.
Would you like me to assault it?
Not assault it.
Oh. Well, give me a second. Let me go get the salt for you, okay?
Thank you. L2. Cupboard.
There you go.
Spacer's choice can go away.
I will let you be. I will tune into your stream in a bit.
Okay, darling. Thank you.
I was going to come in and chill out with you, but...
You can if you want.
Well, no, because the lovely people on your stream, when I sit there, will be able to see up this. And while I know if Buns is on, he'd love to see sort of leg and all that, but no.
At the moment it's Drax. Wee Wee was on, but Wee Wee's disappeared off the stream.
I see.
And Jazz.
Oh, you've just traumatised like Drax and Jazz.
It's okay. Jazz was away. She's at work. She's at my tab, but earbuds in.
Oh, got ya. So I've probably just like terrorised like one person at least.
Yeah.
I'll let you be, so I'll see you in a bit.
Okay,
If
darling.
you need me, just send me a message.
Okay. Love you too. And yes, we are being a boring sorts on this for a second and just following the road. It's damn good fish cake. Welcome back, Jazz. You missed James trying to go and say about how he would come in here, but you'd stay up his makeshift kilt.
I put my whole life in that.
Yeah.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Of course I have more fingers for you. There you go.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are.
Yep.
Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was a local preacher.
Could say that.
Took
I
over.
did kind of use a
Always was quick
rifle
to
and
remind us
shoot
that we all
him
get what we deserve
literal
in the end.
pieces.
Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus. You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Woo!
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Lovely.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater.
I
Some
can't
turn
really
deserter,
blame
some
them.
turn
It was
marauder.
be a
None of them
slave,
get my
be
sympathy.
indentured, or kill you all. I can't say I would have chose differently.
Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatide. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatine. What's on your mind?
Absolutely nothing. Goodbye. Did I just level again? Yes, I did. Woo! Okay. Let's... up my hacking. Up my engineering. And I want to be able to talk my way out of anything, so... yeah. Yeah. That should do. We've just got one more side mission here, and then people, we are going to another new planet.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
But yes, we are going to a new planet after this. Finally leaving the place that we kind of crash landed on during that very interesting intro. Plasma cutter. Picking up other people's weapons is crime. It's just like, oh, I've committed a few of those already. I said I was trying to be good, not that I am an archangel on this. I'm never an archangel on these. And I know eating on stream is probably not a good idea, but I'm hungry. Oh my god, I've only just noticed what Draven's done. Jesus Christ, dude. Only after it's scrolling up a little bit have I actually just seen what you've done. Fucking hell. Thank you. Oh, I just hurt myself. Don't worry, only on the game.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine...
Hey, Reaper! I'm doing good, just got shot by Draven and Jazz. Both dropping bits.
I call it the hand of the law.
Other than that, going through this, I've kind of doomed this town by saving the others, so... oh well. And just finishing up my last mission here before we leave this place and continue on the adventure.
Time's come for you to journey down into the
I'm in no rush to finish this game.
I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant...
Got a crazy man here that hates robots.
Given jurisdiction.
How's you, Reaper?
You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Oh, I still can't believe Draven's done that.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Seems simple.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero-G to your memory. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller. Unofficially, strictly between you and me.
Yeah, we're just going. Is there any way of me just getting there faster? Yeah, let's just do that. Interesting animals on this game. That looks like a lizard crossed with a fish, and it's absolutely terrifying. Definitely I don't like. Welcome those that have tuned in. We are doing a blind playthrough of this game, and we're about to leave the planet soon. Oh, so much stuff. Okay, it says I've got a message through, but I cannot see said message. It's already been one hell of a stream. Okay, now can we just fast travel back to here? Yes, we can. Save myself a lot of time. Interesting.
Town's been dark a while. Bang up work, soldier. You're a crook. So I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Oh God, guys. That was it. We're done. We're actually done on this planet. we're off. Yes, this is the game I really think you should play. I think you'd have fun. Because you can play this game in multiple different ways. You can play it as the nice guy that tries saving everyone or does what they think is best for people. You can be that evil villainess that does things only if they pay you enough to do so. Basically Fallout. And yeah, I think it's a fun game. So I think you'd really enjoy this. Plus, look how pretty it is. You can't say this is not pretty. Now, there's so many ways of playing through it, and I say it has multiple replay potential as well. And also, look at this beauty. This is our ship. Look, technically we stole the ship, but the guy was dead, so it's not really a theft. And the ship has demanded that we call ourselves after the captain, so if anyone asks, we are the captain, it's just we've had a sex change, seemingly. There she is. Speak of that weird robot.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yay. I don't trust this. First time I got on this ship, she thought she was still in space. And the ship's called the Unreliable. It's like, Oh god, look at that. Against all odds, she takes flight. Oh god. Oh my god. Buns appeared. Buns is trying to make me cry. Okay, so first off I get, surprised and basically start tearing up from Jazz. Draven drops 100 bits, and now you've done that. Great. Yeah, trying to make me cry on my stream. True. I just didn't think you were online. I honestly didn't think you were online, dude. Jeez. So how's you, Buns?
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing.
I'm not going to choke on my food. I'm not going to choke on my food.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent.
Thank you,
I
Buns.
wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
You guys
What
are
you saw in
fucking
Emerald Vale is
legendary.
happening all across the
Swear you
colony.
guys are legendary.
Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists,
You keep saying I deserve it, and I'm just like, do I?
they can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there.
To me, I'm just doing,
Help us
what I
find
think is the right thing to do.
revive your fellow colonists. Gladys
Yeah, she
O'Kelly
did tell me I was amazing
runs a cozy little
right
black market
after
outfit
I
on the
started
ground
tearing
floor.
up.
She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Oh god, Jazz done it too.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise
Oh,
apparatus of my own design.
jeez.
Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call
Hey,
it
why
the
isn't Jazz
holographic
getting that whole,
shroud.
you
I'm
know...
sure it will prove remarkably
Oh,
useful to you.
because
You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Buns just unlocked my next emote. Oh, jeez. Jazz, even though it's not actually put the same thing up, you know damn well you are a legend. Well, thanks, Buns. Love you
Marvelous
too.
device. I'm
You're
quite proud of
awesome.
myself. The shroud changes
Hopefully
the
you have a
user's
good
appearance
lesson
to
and it's a good
mimic
day
that
for
of
you.
another. It has limits. First generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay, so walk normally. I can do that. And yes, Bun's words are hard.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates
Gotta
your
use that
voice
bat.
and sweetens your breath. Science, that's how. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay. Guessing that's you. So we've got to go to the Groundbreaker, because that doesn't sound worrying at all, does it? Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
That's a bit late.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
I'm scared.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Ada, get us out.
What part of the colony? Ah, yes. There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system? A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons. The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them. Of course, what part of the colony? We're clear to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite... I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship. Order does not compute. Nevertheless, I will endeavor to execute my current and future tasks without The Groundbreaker was
I do
Halcyon's
love this
original
thing.
colony ship. It has since been
Hey,
repurposed
Marco.
as a service station.
Yeah, I'm
for
streaming. I
and
just thought I'd do a bit of a stream
Traders
tonight.
often deliver or pick up goods from the
I said I was
Groundbreaker
going
and
to
move
put it
other
up to a vote.
destinations.
You guys pick
The
this.
city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's
Yeah, but one of my
companies
friends was saying
maintain
about, you know,
office spaces with station
they wanted to see me play
in what
this
is considered
because
a truly neutral
they've not been
territory
able
in
to
the
watch
system.
me play
I
Fallout.
have filed the required documents.
How's you, Marco?
And fees have been
You
paid.
missed like a few fucking surprises.
How can I be of assistance?
Okay.
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
Are you sure you're on a ship called the Unreliable?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber. When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think
Fingers crossed,
my
dude.
self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
I ended up getting the surprise of Jazz dropped bits, then Draven dropped bits, and Jazz subscribed right after Buns subscribed, and then Buns dropped bits.
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Okay, Jazz, that's fine. Talk to you later. Hopefully you have a good day.
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that.
Jazz.
I do feel that. As you made me aware, Captain
Oh,
Alice Hawthorne was a smuggler.
Love you,
Jazz.
Jazz. You're
I
awesome.
failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns.
And now Jazz is the top
Should have
bit
been
cheerer.
In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Oh. Thank you, Draven. And thank you earlier. I don't think I caught it in time. I spotted it as you, I guess, went onto someone else's stream, and it was just like, oh my, when did that happen?
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? What happened to the captain who kept pestering his ship computer? The life support was disabled. Ha, ha. Get it? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. I must comply. I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okay, Grumpy.
You got a minute? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing this by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Let's see. Yep, caught up.
Gosh, no, Captain. I figured, and maybe when... Thanks, Captain. Did you want to talk about something else?
on that. Can I just put things I don't use in here, I wonder, and keep them safe? Don't mind that noise, that's just my dog deciding I'm going to lay down now by making the most noise possible. It's a sawed-off shotgun. Assault rifle 250. It's probably better than that. Yeah, it is. Let's sort that out. Oh, nice. Didn't know we even had that like that. There we go. Continue. So we are now in a totally different area. We are about to dock here. There's the goon. Good to see you, goon.
Hey, Captain. Up in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point. This halfway just knocked out one of my workers.
I said don't run. Or anything like that one going through. Wow.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Offense. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? Maybe. Most of the two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holding. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Which is damn shit.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks. Chief Junlei might...
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Happy to help.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to.
Are you pulling? You go. Yep. Ground.
We just grab whatever we have to.
Sitting. What? They are. They. They're. Not that. Look, all folks. There's ground. The. Sure. Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously.
Captain, could I have a moment of your time?
Went the wrong way.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are?
Hey,
without a single natural
yes, that was a lot of skipping because it was just like
Storm.
God, it was going on. Got through everything that was important. It was just like, fuck it. I get like that if they go on for like too long, then it's just like, I get it if people really love the lore. Yeah, I did get that, but after a while, jeez.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
But yeah,
now,
hey agent.
I only have the one nav key.
Sad that you don't have much time to stay.
It won't be cheap.
But you loved for popping by
if you find
anyway.
yourself lacking in the bids, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Jeez, look how much that nav key's worth.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain.
Hey, bearded!
More flexibility.
I'm alright,
Might be this could
thanks.
help out a
Just
groundbreaker,
thought I'd
as
do a
well as
bit
earn
of
some
quick
bits.
stream on this.
But if you've got qualms,
Chill out for a little bit. How's you? And Agent, you know you're always loved for stopping by.
do you know Edna over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
There's boss man.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Yeah, well,
Comm
that's
centers
what we're
don't
here
operate
for,
themselves,
dude.
Captain.
We're here to
Someone
show
had to have
love.
sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are
Support
clever and all
people.
get
Be
out.
there. Be a community
Might
like
have
we
been a
always
ruse
used to be.
keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Yeah.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're
We've
done.
got some amazing members that make it one of the best communities
Might want to acquaint
that
yourself
you
with
can
Juno
normally find
Tennyson,
yourself in.
Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this.
I
heat
don't know if
problem
he's
we've got.
actually here or whether he's just
You'll find her
dropping his
flavor of
lurks
engineering.
in, got some
I'd say she's a sweet
quiet
girl,
to
but
mute.
law forfend someone call me a liar. Anytime, sweetheart. You know
Yeah,
where to
he
find me.
does that a lot because there's apparently a
take
few of
candy
us
with you.
streaming at the moment. He jumps around to everyone's streams just to make sure that we've got that love. I can't run at the moment because if I run, apparently they'll know who I am, and that is terrifying.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Yes, I hear and I don't care. That's why I'm walking all the way over here instead of near you.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Ah, the board.
Well, this looks awful.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming.
This is called the Outer Worlds, and it was basically classed as what Fallout should have been after New Vegas.
Something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Bye for now, Agent.
Oh, Alex. There were
Yeah,
so
it's
many
quite fun. You
arguments
can
we'd yet to
choose how you're
have.
going to play it. I'm trying to be good. It's so hard. There he is, now he's talking. And lurking.
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
I love the fact I ramped up my ability to lie. Thank you, Marco. Always appreciated, dude.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Of course.
Well,
Okay,
Alex,
dude.
or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table. That's... well, that's just terrible news. Oh, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work. Be my guest. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints.
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. Best to be clear, I believe. Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that. Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course. Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
This is honest.
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ask away.
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Okay.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of... I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local war embassy.
This is Halcyon News.
Thought there'd be more machinery.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the Promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my
That was just cute.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Lovely.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Okay.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts,
Okay, so let's do this. Because I don't mind helping these people out.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time
Really?
to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that. Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right.
Trying to be
You've got
nice.
the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
There we go.
Get that automech patch. McRed wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What do you think? Hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. Cut them off.
Let's just have a look-see around.
Does everyone get branded when they join the group? We got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with your body and mind.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
McRed gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been cooking for days.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he is.
Do, 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 do.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
So it's season if I take any of this. Okay. You guys are no fun.
Now we can move on to...
There we go. Get the hell out of here. Done. Okay. Now everything's going crazy again. Give me a second, I've just got a message through. So what I'm going to do while I just check this is I'm going to do that. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. I was just sorting out something.
This is Halcyon Dune.
Figured it easier if I ran an ad break.
You've returned, and good work. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight manticore infestation.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. Yay.
They were destined to die!
Okay. I'll just let them handle that. Jeez.
Security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic sensors are boards are immune from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you can. You can always fix them later.
Sister.
Not first. Their death, our survival.
Go. Sorry about this, guys.
Unexpected.
Oh dear. So they were correct. He does die. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. Go. Message. And then one. Copy. There we go.
As always, I am at your anything you... Will do, Captain. I'll keep an eye on her. In the meantime, take care of yourself out here.
Okay.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radius. You don't need to kill the back door, but I'd be my crazy. Think about dying.
Nice work!
There we go. I am so sorry about this, guys. Also, my laptop died, so I can't see anyone's comments. There we go. Now it's reconnecting. It's actually showing me the fact that, like, back when he died, and I was just like, oh dear. Hey, dude! If anyone commented just as I was loading this up, I am very sorry. I did not catch your message. I just had my entire laptop crash on me. Yeah, I'm good, dude. Honestly, I've only just recently left the first bloody planet that you get onto. I just had the fun of one of the characters I actually like dying, so I've just restarted real quick. Just because I didn't fancy, you know, losing a character just yet. That's awesome of you. Hey, guy.
Searching for unauthorized persons.
Low on ammo. I think I have an energy weapon on me. I should do. I'm good. But yeah, I'm still quite early into this at the moment. So I've just run out of ammo for that. So let's see what I can replace it with. I should do. And then you unequip, place you in. There we go. That should go nicely. We hope.
Unexpected.
Here they come!
But yeah, I'm still really near the start of this. Oh no, reload, reload. Not too good that that actually took so many bullets to do that, but... Currently got a dog moaning a little bit. But Mom! I reject. Jim and me watched TV shows yesterday, but because of him being ill, we didn't really go and watch most of them, just because there was no point while he was that ill. He was sneezing and coughing through most of it, so we couldn't actually hear any of it. So we just gave up. That's why you actually saw me in the chat, being active, helping people, doing my usual. We watched a little bit of Supernatural, because we're very much behind on the show. So we thought, yeah, watch some Supernatural, that should be great, make us feel a bit better. I think it made him feel a little better, but kind of hard to make him feel better when he's that ill. Let's put this sword away just because we're in this area of all places. Let's get the hell out. Yes, Shadow. Hello. There we go. Finish this mission.
This is Halcyon Doom.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outside.
Bring out the shadow. Alright, give me a second, dude. I will bring out the shadow. You've requested it twice, so now Shadow can't actually not turn up.
I've also authorized
okay, Shadow. Guess who's being summoned again? Yeah? Guess who's being summoned? You, come on. Come on. Shadow, up. No, don't show your butthole to them. They don't want to see your butt. No, they don't want to see this butt. Well, this is the best you get. He doesn't want you to see his face, but his butt is enough, apparently. You cheeky sod.
Frustrating. Everything down to the
Doggo
circuit is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget.
Yes, you have a butthole.
Plus, there's no time to train my successor.
You're like a cat, you get power from people seeing your butt.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Game.
There you go. You can have leg scratches. How's that?
I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took a leap from chief engineer to captain.
Strangeness of this puppy.
You must have been amazing people.
Yes.
To have taught you all
Strange
you know.
puppy.
Which is a lot.
Love you.
That means a lot to
Yes.
being a fellow engineer.
Why did you get here? Shut up. Shut up. Come here. Come on. Can you, Dad? Shadow, come here. No. Oh, shit. There you go.
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to
Hey,
anyone
Shadow.
who could answer the tough questions for me.
There you go.
That's why I'm protective of Groundbreaker.
How was that, Kai?
It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh gosh. I don't know.
Well, you got two, so.
Grab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Hello, baby. Do you want to come out? Come on, then. Here's my boy. Oh, God. There you go. Him showing off his athletic side. You still got doggo butt for the most part, but you got to see his face as he jumped over the sofa. More doggo butt. I need to clean my laptop. He's just rubbed his butthole on my laptop.
I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a spin that goes down stronger than Nanner's Bank. Family recipe.
She's at one corner of my laptop now I don't want to touch.
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around?
I'm actually going to ask James to bring in some cleaning wipes. Sit there, don't hold but clean her laptop. Yeah, I noticed that, and I was just like, nah, 100? When?
Got my attention.
But yeah, first 100 follows.
You're right, I don't. The board is after.
And also, what you missed earlier, dude, was
sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Jazz came on. She dropped 20 bits at first, and then made me end up crying a little bit. And then Draven dropped 100 bits. Buns came on and decided to sign up. In other words, do what he said he was going to do. He actually dropped not only bits, but he subbed. Yeah, so he subbed, and then he cheered 100 bits. Then Jazz subbed, and also decided to go and cheer for 100 bits. So Jazz is my leader with 120 bits currently. So I'm now up to 3 subscribers.
I like to think of myself as a
and
nice person.
I don't.
But if that gaudy embassy of his was on,
Yeah,
I might hold
it
back
was
a moment
a
before
massive
activating
surprise. They
the
both made me tear up
The
on
board wants
stream.
control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
Actually, you're not leading at the moment on this channel. She still is. But on most channels, yeah.
But I can also be a real hard ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and
Oh yeah, you've dropped to 100, so you're all-time leader. But at the moment, it only states that Jazz is currently my leader. But it also states that you did cheer. It's a very confusing way of it runs sometimes. So, okay. Can I take it? Yeah. Oh god, Bit Wars. Anyway, I needed to message this guy. Let me just send James a message. Need wipes. Well, that's the armory. That's good to know that I've discovered that now.
CNP Boston Big B. When you need to learn Boston.
I know she's in there.
Okay, guy. About to summon the gym. Okay, what we're gonna do is first do this because I don't fancy everyone dying. Hey, Shadow. You happy boy? Yeah, do you want out? Yeah, you want it out. Okay. Okay, so how do I... There we go. Positive. Okay. Trying to do good on this game is rather difficult. Thank you for terrifying me.
Oh, you're welcome. I aim to please. There you go.
Just Shadow decided to sit on my laptop and then rub his butthole on part of it.
Don't look at me like that.
You had a message from Gear. Oh, what did this say?
Oh, hey people.
Don't worry, I'll only be there for like 5 more minutes and then I've got to shut down the stream.
I don't give a shit. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, well, you wait 5 minutes.
No, I'm going to bed now because I'm knackered and I should have been in bed like an hour ago.
You don't want to wait for me?
No, why would I want to wait for you? I know.
To ask you.
I'll stay awake. Oh, look at you and your cute little tiny lightsaber sword. Oh, isn't it cute? It's like a lightsaber cheese knife.
Gears raised an interesting question.
What?
When it comes to, you know, the merch, who does the money even go to?
What merch?
The merchandise that she's been asked to create.
By who?
I'm guessing by Draven?
I don't fucking know. Draven? Goes to Draven? I don't fucking know. This is the first I've heard of merch.
No, it was in the chat.
Right. All I know is that Gear said she was going to draw a picture of all of us. And that my ugly mug was like too bad for camera. So if she wants to draw like the back of my head, like a fat guy in army gear, without a head, commanding an army of spoons, I'm happy.
Yeah, dude, the thing is, I know that she was asked to make it herself. I have no clue.
I mean, listen, if she's doing them, if she's making the merch for SKG, then she owns, technically, intellectual copyright on the merch. That's right, stab him with your Tony lightsaber.
But yeah, I know she asked to make it herself, but I have no idea. Honestly.
If she makes it, technically she's made it, it's her merch to sell.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
And so she has to if Draven wants a cut of that, or Buns wants a cut of that, or they want to put some towards the guild, then I think the only way to do it would be to say to Gear, right, this is your intellectual property, do you want to give it to the guild, or do you want to
I'd
give
say,
a cut, or do you want to keep it all for yourself?
Yeah, I'd say it's up to her, but honestly, given it's her, technically her work, and it's her hard-earned stuff that we're doing, then I would say it goes to her. If anyone wants a cut of it, then they've got to talk to her and make an official sort of like document just in case. Just to defend her in case something goes and happens, because we don't know what the future's going to hold.
Oh.
But yeah, I'd say it would go to her. It's who I'd expect it to go towards.
No, my gun. Ah.
On my way.
What?
I love the fact I don't just grunt.
What? Oh, can't you get it? Oh, you got it.
Thanks, dude.
Right, I'll see you when you're done.
I'm done in a second.
Well, then I'll see you in a second.
Yeah. Gotta rile him up. So yeah, dude, I'd say to her, you know, when it comes to that, that's entirely hers. No one really has a right to demand the money from her. It's her work. It's her work, and it's her ability that, you know, she's using. So that's all her.
Hey.
Unless you're here to file an incident.
Well, technically, SKG belongs to everyone that's part of SKG, as we're meant to be a family, rather than a business, which would mean that the person that owns it gets the money. So, if we want to go technicalities, by law, it's her creative work, and by that law, it's her money. Then, honestly, she can happily charge as much or as little as she wants for her work. That's her choice. I'd say, honestly, for simplicity of it, the money goes to her, and if she wants to go and bring it into, you know, the guild, then she can put it into the guild. I'm basically talking to Buns at the moment, so I'll drop him a message, let him know.
I wonder what Julia's up to.
There we go. But yeah, I mean, though when it comes to it, given the fact of I've published my book and stuff like that, all the Creative Commons rules and laws all state the same thing. The person that made it, it's their property. They choose, you know, to keep the money normally because it's their work. They've put that time, they've put that effort in. And I'm quite sure she'll be doing more than just stuff that's got SKG on it. Which technically SKG doesn't even belong to Grail when it comes to that either, because he used it from an anime. So that's one of those iffy ones as well, because if we got into that and we started making money off of SKG, being that it's based off of an anime, we could actually have those copyright. Sword Art Online, he used the Silent Night Guild in that, which was the band of the terminally ill that killed and done whatever they wanted because they were going to die anyway, that were the best in the game, and they knew it and never let anyone forget the fact they were the best in the game. They're actually rather a nasty bunch. And then when their leader died, they held a massive memorial and everything else for the girl that died. I think it was a girl that died. Yeah, their leader was a female that died. So yeah. Sleeping Knights Guild is based off of it, he said it himself. So yeah, technically SKG is based off of an anime, so if we want to go by technicalities, then yeah. But at the moment we're fine with it. But this is what I'm saying, it's that whole thing, and I'm getting back up from like buns on this of just like, okay, so where do we all stand on this? But yeah, by common law, as it is her creative ability creating a piece of artwork, she has all rights and all financial deposits made to buy that merchandise from her stays to her, as it's there to pretty much pay for the ability and time that she took to create it. So it's like if you ask a writer or an author, yeah, and you buy that book, no one else can. If you use, for instance, let's use Vampire Freak. That book's already being used and everything else. So let's say we ended up making something and we used artwork of his or something like that, or we made artwork that was similar to that. The person that made the artwork for it would get all the money, regardless if it's another place that's got hold of it. So I'd honestly say, let her keep the money. If she wants to bring it back into the guild, then she can. She could like give bits or subs, whatever she wants. But as it's her creative thing, let her keep the cash. She can then do what she wants with it. And she could make it so that she can make even more merchandise and put it back into what she's doing. Choice is entirely hers by that. Yeah, it's okay, dude. I mean, it just makes it simpler in my eyes, and that way there's like none of that weird grey area for anyone of just like, okay, so, you know, what's this mean and what's that mean? Instead, it's a simple, you know, put it straight into her, then she can go and choose what she wants to do. Because she might want to do stuff that isn't to do with the guild with her merchandise as well. She might want to do stuff purely for her. And then it would hardly be fair if we were just like, oh yeah, well, because it's merchandise sales, we actually take this cut. You see what I mean? It can go really badly for her, and then it saves contract having to be drawn up.
So what's the plan?
Because I would say if it came to anything like that and someone else was claiming they wanted to be paid part of what she earned, then that would require a contract and both parties to agree to it. And then you'd have to come to up terms, limitations, make sure loopholes aren't found. If they're found, make it so that they have blockages stopping them from being used against her. It gets rather frustrating, and yeah, it's too much work, so it's just easier just let her go and keep any money she makes, and then she can decide. Because I don't think it would be good on anyone to have to come up with all of that. Plus, then it would be the whole, you know, whose bank account does it even go into? And then how can you make sure that that person gets a fair percentage? So yeah, that's why I say, you know, my answer for it is just for the simplicity and nicety of just like, it's her money, it's her creative ability. She gets the income made from it. Gear wouldn't screw anyone over, but I know for a fact that when it comes to that, it is better to be safe than sorry. You know, if you get what I mean. It's not the thing of I'm saying that anyone would fuck anyone else over. I'm saying that when it comes to it, it stabilises everything if there's a contract in place, but it takes too much work to get that contract and then the bank account and then everything else sorted. You know, not to mention, you know, if things aren't in the exact same form of money, then you've got the ability of, you know, changing the money to fit other currencies and everything else. And it's cool, dude. I was gonna like cut the stream off if I'm honest in a couple, but yeah, I'm not trying to accuse anyone in this or anything else of, you know, they would fuck anyone else over. That's not what I mean by it. I'm literally just thinking of it in the most logical way of just like, for her safety and her security, and just for, in my eyes, what the law actually says is the right thing. She gets money for her creative work. Same as, you know, James and me work on my books together, but the money goes into my account because it's my creative work. You know, if I wanted James to go and have part of that money, then I would basically make a simple contract up. And that's my own husband, but I'd still put a contract up just to make sure that there was no grey areas. So yeah, that's my answer anyway, dude, on that. It's better for her and easier. And also, I couldn't figure out how to go and use this hologram anyway to get into that area. And I can't get into that area without hologram unless I want to kill everyone, and that's hardly a nice thing to do with this. No worries, dude. I say again, I am here to help. Let's just back away from there. But yeah, and with that, I'm gonna actually end my stream, I want to go and get some cuddles off of James. I need to go and get myself a drink before I go to bed as well, as I need to talk over a few things with James about the fact that his convention is this Friday, so he's actually leaving on Friday this week. He'll be back on Monday, and then that routine is going to follow for a little bit. For instance, it's his birthday on the 17th, and he will only just be getting home on that same day. Okay, Kai, before you go, before I end the stream... Yes, Shadow, do you want to be summoned one more time? Come here then. Doggo. No, Doggo face this time. Yeah, baby. So yeah, dude. Before you go, and then Doggo butt. Is that what it was? Just like, oh, before I go, I want to see the Doggo's butt one more time. It's like, okay, weirdo. She's a good boy. I don't want to be licked. I don't want to be licked. I'm not dirty. I'm clean. I love you. Don't huff at me. Is that literally it? It's just like you wanted to see Puppy before I ended up the stream. Oh, well, you got to see the pupper, and this time you got to see his face, not his butthole. So I'm going to end the stream on this creepy ass mask that she's wearing. Now she's looking at her hand. But yes, I'm going to end the stream on that. I will stream again possibly tomorrow. I'll see how shit goes for the day. And then, yeah. Thanks to those that actually dropped along. Sorry for the couple of times where there was a bit of delay and me going quiet. But yes, I will be back tomorrow. Thank you to everyone that came by. Thank you to those that subscribed. If you're watching this after I've already cancelled the stream, if you feel generous, drop me a follow. If you feel extra generous, drop me a sub. Oh, dude, yeah, you missed it. But you can watch it again. I don't have that locked down. But yeah, thank you everyone that did drop by. I will stream again tomorrow. I will stream earlier tomorrow, more than likely, than today, as it was late. So yes. Bye for now, guys.